Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. I am here with the daily tarot card reading. This is for today, September 22nd, 2018. Yesterday I said it was the first day of fall. Man, I don't know why I was thinking that. I know it's the 22nd fall equinox, duh. Anyhow, I am going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I'm also using the Gateway Oracle cards. And I am going to be using, this is going to be a special daily. I was toying with the idea of using different spreads for the dailies and for general messages. And today I am using a spread by Cartomancy Spreads on Instagram. And this is a great spread, and I think this would be great for everybody. It's called Autumn Equinox Spread, Acknowledging the Transition. Okay, this is our change of seasons, transitioning into autumn. Cooler weather, depending on where you're at in the world. This is in the northern hemisphere. We have our leaves are going to be changing and all that stuff. Okay, and I'm just going to shuffle these cards. I want to get a good shuffle on them. Okay, and before I do the tarot, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I am going to draw a couple oracle messages to get an overall feel. Okay, I'm going to draw a couple oracle cards first. And I don't know, I think I'm going to move my camera. Just bear with me here for a second. So I'd like to see where my camera's at. Okay. So I know where my reading space is. Oh! And then it's going to fall on me. Tripod wanted to fall. Sorry. Okay. So let's get a couple oracles to start the reading off. Opening to love, my heart is open. So we start off today with having an open heart and letting love flow through it. This could be love for a partner. This could be love for family, children, friends. This could be even self-love, I'm being told. And opening to love is also talking about it's letting you know that love is on the way. And the more that you open to it, the more sweet it's going to be. The more sweet its nectar is going to be. And it will surge through your soul. From the love of others to the love of self, to the love from the Creator, God, Goddess, Spirit, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides. And the love flows to and through you, and you are indeed a sacred vessel for love to flow through. Okay? And the universe wants you to know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. It is already waiting for you. It's like the sun. It's there for everyone. It's simply a matter of stepping out to bask in it, in that warmth, and in its wonderful, intense glowing light. And who you are is just enough. And this is true. In matters of romance, love is flowing and wounds are healing. So some of you that have been suffering from deep wounds, deep hurt, today could be a day that the healing waters of love can help heal your heart and your soul, and your heart is opening. If only you could see yourself as those in the spirit world can see you, you would know how very loved you really are. And some questions you can ask yourself is, what is my true pathway to love? How can I open myself to love even more? What is blocking me from welcoming love? These are some questions that you can ponder and ask yourself in meditation. Okay, I'm going to get another spirit message from this deck. Now keep in mind that these are general readings. It's not going to apply to everybody. Time is fluent. But I'm really concentrating on the fall equinox, so it's probably going to be the next couple days. Okay, embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. So the fall is welcoming new pathways, new adventures, new ideas. Fall is the harvest time. Embarking on that journey to go harvest what you've sown for the beginning part of the year. Okay? And you step into the future with an open heart. And opening to love, opening your heart. Both of these cards are going hand in hand with each other. I can almost do a whole daily just on these two cards. Really. What is expected in life trends to be realized? If you anticipate an amazing, joyous, healthy, prosperous future, this is more likely to occur for you than if you assume the worst. So, right away, Spirit tells me you have to get out of your negative way of thinking. You need to think more positive. It's the law of attraction. You're going to attract. The energy that you attract is going to match what you put out. So if you're always down on yourself and thinking that the worst of every situation is going to happen, that's what you can expect. So you need to get your mind into a more positive mind frame. And so you need to expect the best and be open for anything. Imagine your life filled with happiness. Your wondrous future is resting on the horizon of your soul, shimmering and bright. And this is echoing the messages here too. It really is. And today is yesterday's future. And when you think about it, do you ever think of that way? That, okay, today you're in the present, but really, today was the future. So today is yesterday's future. Okay? And in every moment, you are creating your future. Every thought that you put out there, you're bringing in your future. If you're patiently waiting for the future to bring you joy and contentment, your desired outcome may never arrive. You can't wait. You have to take action yourself. But if you learn to create happiness now, create your own happiness. Don't rely on others to create happiness for you. Your days will be filled with pleasure and bliss. It's great to have a dream. However, If you don't learn to find satisfaction in the meantime, you may not notice when your dreams come true. The purpose of life is not about manifesting your desires. It's about discovering the inner gifts of the heart and experiencing and sharing joy, being happy right now. Enjoy the journey as much as the destination. So this is a message for some people. You're embarking on your own path. It's up to you to create those realities. It's up to you to make those dreams come true. And I mean, universe, God, Goddess, Spirit helps those to help themselves. It's a lot of this is talking, and both these cards even are relating about your mind frame, the way that you think, the energy that you put out there. That you need to put out positive vibes. If you're feeling down and depressed, like you don't want to go on, or you don't want to get out of bed, you just want to sleep the day away, you need to sit in a quiet place and meditate and pull in positive energy. Ask your spirit guides to come and comfort you. You need to calm, deep breathing exercises, grounding yourself, and put out positive energies. Put sticky notes on your mirrors, on your refrigerator, on whatever, on your computer. Put them everywhere. Positive thoughts, positive affirmations. And every time you see it, read it several times to yourself. And you'll start gaining. You'll start putting out positive energy. Okay, so now I have spent 12 minutes talking about these two cards. Like I said, I could do a whole reading on a couple oracle cards. I didn't think I was going to get that far into them. Okay, now on for the spread. This is a 6-card spread, and of course, I throw extra cards in there too. Okay, this is the fall. Like I said, this is the autumn equinox, acknowledging the transition. By Cardomancy_spreads on Instagram. And I'm looking at this fall equinox. I'm looking at this particular card here. It has fall colors in it. Okay, the first card that is going to be drawn is, as the days get colder, what will the frosty nights wilt and wither that needs to be shed? What do you need to get rid of? What do you need to shed? It's like what is no longer needed or what is no longer serving you. And we have the Hermit. I feel that the Hermit is speaking of coming out of period of isolation. Okay? And some people need to rejoin society. You've been isolated. You've been to yourself, not socializing. Perhaps you have been meditating. This could be some people who have been meditating. Now it's time to come out of that. And what you've been trying to manifest, what you were trying to desire, it's time to come out of that and make that a reality. This is what this embarking on an adventure is talking about. Coming out of this isolation, embarking on a new journey, taking action, okay? About taking action. Okay, the next card is what energies, what energetic cords need to be pruned this fall so that I can bud and blossom in the spring. So this is something maybe not getting rid of, but cutting back on. This is the Two of Pentacles. This is saying that you're juggling a bunch of stuff, and it's time to cut back on your projects. It's I'm getting that there's some of you energetically that you may be out of balance. I feel you're trying to handle multiple things too much at once, and you need to cut back. Maybe you need to delegate some tasks to other people. But this is draining your energy, so you need to cut back a little bit this fall and prune out some of the things. Maybe there's some things that you could put on hold or put on a back burner. But you put it on hold and maybe revisit in the spring when it could blossom. Okay, there's some things you need to prune just for now and let yourself grow. Not take on too many things at one time. Kind of cut back on that juggling act. Okay, the next card is, as darkness grows, how can I bring in the light? Three of Cups. You bring in the light by celebrating the fall, celebrating the darkness, being joyful, welcoming the fall season. This could be celebrating with friends. You know, the holidays are coming up. If you're in the United States, we have, well, first of all, I think it's worldwide for Halloween. We have Halloween. And in the United States, we have Thanksgiving. I think Canada has a Thanksgiving, but it's on a different date. There's Yule, there's Christmas, there's New Year's. And it's about celebrating and getting together with friends. So this is what I'm seeing here. You bring in the light by bringing in the love, opening to love. Love of friends and family. Okay? Opening your heart and celebrating and being together with friends. That's how you bring in light as the darkness grows, as we proceed through autumn and we go into the winter solstice and winter. Okay? The next card number 4, is what dreams have ripened that need to be harvested and celebrated with a grateful heart. So what are we bringing in that we need to be grateful for? Ace of Pentacles. I gotta laugh. I just love it when Spirit can do this. The Ace of Pentacles. It's the harvest time. You know, Ace of Pentacles was the seed that was grown. Okay? And this witch is out there in the field and holding up a pentacle. And I am seeing this as picking something that you worked so hard for, that you've been wanting, and a seed that's been planted. Being grateful for those blessings that are coming to you. Being grateful for what the universe is granting you. So being grateful for the new starts. Okay? I see these are blessings. This is a new enterprise. This is a new idea. This is a seed that's been planted, a golden opportunity. Being grateful for what you have. What God, Spirit, the divine, whoever you call him, what he has given you so far. How he's taken care of you. Being grateful that you had the opportunity for new opportunities that are going to be presented to you here in the fall season. Wow. Okay, card number 5. What blessings will emerge as the season transitions? That gets a little bit more specific here, huh, folks? What blessings are coming out? Oh, I love it. It's the 10 of Cups. Family. You know, I just got done saying here about spending time with family and celebrating. That's how you bring in the light in the darkness of winter and the darkness of fall. Opening the heart to love, embarking on new adventures. Wow, this is a profound spread. I am loving, loving, loving this. And the blessings. Being grateful for family. You know, family gatherings, like I just got done talking about the holidays. You know, this is a time of year of being thankful for your family and the blessings. I said the blessings that Spirit's giving you, and happy family gatherings, celebrations. This is all about celebrating all the holidays that are coming up this season and getting closer to your family. That is what I'm seeing here. And then we have the message for the autumn equinox, the overall message from the tarot, which I will do now. Two of Wands. Somebody's going to have their world in their hands. Being offered the world. And it's up to you to do something with it. I feel like that the overall message is use autumn, the cooler months, to plan out your next move. Maybe you're planning for the holidays or future projects, or even planting seeds, like here, planting seeds to sprout in the spring. There's a salamander here who's bringing messages. Okay, the Two of Wands is about making a decision. You could be at a crossroads. Okay, so I see this as being thankful. This reading is a lot about family for the fall. Some of you need to get closer. Some of you need to mend. The opening, the message for the day, I'm using these as the actual message of the day. And the rest of this for the fall. But this is a spread I've chosen for today's reading. And this is saying the love and the healing waters of love flow through you and your family members. This fall could bring you closer to your family and have some wonderful blessings and gifts. A lot of love. I'm seeing so much love here. And this is pretty much a well-balanced spread. There's no air here. I did notice the lack of thought. So it's the lack of air, which are thoughts and conflicts, You know, it's about the swords. There's no swords. So it's about putting aside your conflicts because there's no swords here. Um, we have two twos, which is about balancing out the energies, balancing out your life, and shedding things that are not necessary. These two cards are things about shedding some of the heavy, instead of doing the juggling act, dropping some things and putting them off for some other time, and shedding the idea of coming out of isolation, rejoining the family, rejoining society, getting out there, putting yourself out there. And it's at the top and the bottom of the spread, these two twos. So there's definitely a time to bring in balance. Okay, wait 1 second here. I just saw a chat. I need to bring that up. Yep. I agree. I've been through a lot of bad times myself. And I thank you for that comment there. And the fall is about shedding some of that stuff. Okay? And dropping the loads, bringing balance back into our lives, being blessed for our family. There's celebrations. Yeah. This is a love card. This is going on a new adventure. It involves opening your heart. Part of the meaning of this card, embarking on a new adventure, is opening your heart. So some of us that have been closed off and hurt, and a lot of us have been in the hermit mode. So this fall is about coming out of that hermit mode, rejoining our circle of friends, rejoining our family, connecting with loved ones, and all this painful experiences. I mean, this has been one fucking year, let me tell you. It's been a hell of a year for me. And I'm not the only one. 2018, I wish could be erased, but I'm grateful for what I've learned, though. The tough experiences that I've been through, I am grateful for what I've learned. I've learned some really tough lessons. And I've learned that all these things happen to us for a reason. And the situation that I was in, I wasn't growing. I wasn't growing spiritually. I struggled with getting YouTube videos up, finding the time. My energies are so scattered. But then I had my tower moment where everything exploded on me. My whole life went up. I thought beginning in middle of May this year. And over the past few months, I have been learning to start healing that situation and finding myself. Self-discovery. Who am I? Finding who I once was. Before I was in this situation, this 12-year-long situation that I was in, before that, it was really before the YouTube era, I was doing readings and stuff like that, and in chat rooms. This is where I started out online. And I was very devoted to my faith, very devoted to my path. And I lost that. But over the past few months, I've been able to rediscover, and I'm finding myself again. So, and I know that I'm not alone. I know a lot of you have been in that same boat. This fall is going to be about coming out of that hibernation, coming out of the hermit mode, coming out of isolation, and rediscovering and really becoming, planting the seed and becoming who you really are, and letting the blessings come to you. Okay, so this is what I have for today. I do hope you enjoy this reading. Please, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up. And I thank you for all your comments. I thank you for all my subscribers. I welcome my new subscribers. If you're not a subscriber yet, please do make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you know when I come on live or when I post videos. I'm not going to give a total spoiler alert, but I'm going to have a new series starting, and you're not going to want to miss it. Okay? I'm going to put my first episode out tomorrow. You got to wait and find out what it is. Yes, I'm going to be a little secretive there. But that's what part of this is, too. New ideas coming to you, too. New things. Embarking on new adventures. And running with it. Okay. If you like a personal reading, please see the description box below. I have different venues that I do read on. And I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.